Hello, and welcome everyone. This is Mo Money Terry here at you for October the 1st with Pick 3 at a Glance system. I welcome all my viewers. If you're a first time viewer, please like, share, subscribe, and comment. All right, what we have here is my video on the strategy for Missouri evening draws. And that's what I specialize in is right now, or state specific, is Missouri evening draw with the pick three at a glance system, because it's the system where you don't need the date sums, the grids, the flips, the multiple different rundowns they have, or the tic-tac-toes. Reason being, we're tracking the actual 1,000 numbers and working by the law of average. We take 22 numbers, we do the 1-1 rundown, and with that 1-1 rundown, you have all 1,000 possible combinations, which makes it easy to track the numbers each day to see what the numbers are doing. So you're really working in real time. Alrighty. So at the middle of the year, normally what I do, I find what numbers haven't failed that look that might come out, and I track them down, and those numbers as I post. And as we know, 1,000 numbers from me tracking can take over 3 years to 4 years before those numbers come back around to their original positions. So that's why it's imperative that we track. And that's what the strategy is all about, okay? So, and I give a little pointers on how I do it so people can get into my heads on how I win my numbers and how I can help all of us be better pick three players. So here's what we have today. These is good for all October. All right. I have my everyday carry numbers. And like I always say, if you don't know why you're playing a number, don't play it. And by my tracking over the years, 30 some odd years, I put this system together. All right. And I always carry now for my tracking, I carry 160076 and 574. Now I was carrying the 992 here, but I decided it's easier for me to explain this one than to try to put this 992 in there. And the reason why I'm carrying these three here is for they haven't failed in this position in 15 years. And the way I found that out, they hadn't failed last year in any of the six-way combinations. So when I was going through the six-way combinations, I found out that these three numbers didn't fall in 15 years. So I had to make them part of my daily playlist, okay? Because they way past the law of average, so they got a lot of catching up to do. And my theory is when these numbers start showing up, you're going to be tired of looking at them. That's my theory, okay? And that's how I think with it. But I hit the 076 because it came 760. I hit it twice for a decent amount of change. And then the 574 just came out in September as 457. I hit it also. Now I'm waiting on this 160. And from my tracking, I already know last month the pair 06 didn't come out and the pair 07 didn't come out. So the 067 is looking good again. And this 06, this 160 is looking good. But this year yet, they haven't came out straight. So that's how I think. I'm getting in my head. And then here, also with all these are the numbers are left. Now, the 169 just came out. And I was mentioning it was the only mirror left for the rest of the year. Like I said, they're kind of hitting these numbers real fast this year for some reason. Faster than I've seen them do, because there usually be 40, 50 numbers left about this time of the year, even more, maybe 60. But now we're only down to 27 for the year. All right. With that 169 coming out on the 30th of September, which you'll see on my videos that I hit that also. So we just tracking is the way to go. Tracking is the way to go. It's worked for me. It's done good for me. That's why I wanted to share it. Here you got Well, the 4, 5, 6, I would be looking at the 6, 7, 8. Really, I'd be looking at everything on the board. It all looks good here. Uh, the 01, quite naturally, my 016. What I would do, like, I'm really looking at this 6, 7, this 6 and 8, because it's quite a few of them still left, like the 6, 7, 8, the 5, 6, 8. I would pair them up to play. If I look at the 6, 8, 2 and the 6, 8, 3, if I was a person and the 6, 8, 0, I'd play them 50-cent box or straight box, depending on your budget, because they're due. The 6, 7, 8, the 5, 6, 8. I'm looking for them to come anytime. But all these numbers are good to go. All right. Same way, the 4, 5. I match up a pair of the 4, 5, 0. Maybe my 4, 5, 7 again. The 4, 5, 1, like that. Any number that got a pair in it, I'll match them up and play them 50 box or straight box. You can play these straight box. They've been hitting pretty good, just like they are on the board. All right, straight. And then if you see a way you want to play them, or if one of your numbers you play already on here, just play it the way you've been playing it. All right. So that's basically what I'm looking at. I'm kind of make a. Okay. Now, here, same thing. Front pairs, back pairs. Front pair, 25, 37, 70, 86, and 95. There's only 5 front pairs left for the year. Back pair, 4, 24, 38, 52, and 88. That 38 ain't failed in 87 days and counting. All right. I would be looking at them real close on the back end too, and I'll play it. Put that 38 on the back end and running 0 to 9 straight box. When you hit, this is the kind of stuff you can be looking at and putting on your bucket list at a glance. All this is at a glance with my workout sheets. You don't have to do no. Once you make those sheets out like I have them, if you go to my YouTube channel, I got 400 videos, and I go through each step for each sheet. So all you got to do is put the sheet together and start following me. All right. Now, here is number positioning. All right. Now, what I did when a number is code, I didn't want to know that the number is just code. I want to know what position that number didn't fall in. Not saying that the number didn't fall at all for the month, but in all these numbers, by rotating, fall in certain positions. And some positions they don't fall in. So by me tracking, already I know in September that 6 ain't fell on the back end, okay, of any of the numbers. So that's how I look at it. When I got a number like that, like this 4, and I just said that 416 or this 961, this 416 already on the front, but I would play it 146 also if I'm playing this number. Or this 961, I make sure I play this 916 and 196, because by the law of average, if you plan a number with a 6 in it, you definitely want to put that 6 on that back end. Okay. Here with the doubles, the 223 came in. All right, see that 2-2 front pair? See how they made up? And that 2-3 came in, hadn't failed. And you got the 5-5-6, the 8-8-9, the 8-8-0, 9-9-2, 2-2-5, 7-7-0, 3-3-8, 2-3-3, 7-8-8, 800. Like these two here pairs that haven't failed, I'd probably look at playing those if I was trying to play them. But like I say, play them till they come, make that money, y'all. Don't look to be trying to hit the numbers the next day and then jumping off a number. Look, I told you these numbers here like this ain't been in 15 years straight. So anybody been playing these numbers have been playing them a while. Now I say 15 years. Now I'm looking for these numbers to come straight real soon. And if they ain't can't, and I'll play these. I'll play these all year, without even a flinching. But I'm still hitting because I'm looking at the actual 1,000 numbers, and I can add to my bucket list with like this 160. I mean, not 160, but this 169 I just hit. I'll take some of that money and grab me a couple off my bucket list and add onto my bucket list. Okay? Because I always know where to get my numbers from. I don't have to look at license plates. I don't have to look at street signs. I don't have to look at my speedometer on my car. I did all this stuff before I came up with this system on my own. Now I know where every number is and how every number falls. Period. I don't have to guess. All the guesswork is eliminating because you got all the 1,000 numbers. That's why you don't need to do the date sums. You don't need to do the grid. You don't need to do the flips. You don't need to do other, because all those things are guessing. This here is no guesswork. You're looking at all 1,000 numbers. You know what all 1,000 numbers, what numbers didn't fall. You know when they fell. You know what column they fell. You know how you want to play the numbers. Everything at a glance. All at a glance. And this is all powerful because all the guesswork is eliminated. And it's going to help all of us be much better pick three players because we don't have to do no guessing on those pick three numbers. These are the only ones that are trackable and doable and teachable. The pick four got 10,000 numbers. You cannot do no 10,000 numbers, no individual and tracking. We can track 1,000 numbers. Period. And all numbers going to rotate different in all states. All numbers going to rotate different from midday and evening. Ain't no number in Chicago, if they say, well, it's going to roll to Missouri. Look at that number. I already told you this number been playing for Missouri for 15 years. Ain't came yet. This one here ain't came yet. This ain't came yet. So how you know if you ain't tracking your own numbers to see what's going on with the numbers? To know what numbers to play. Now, if you dream a number, something like that, yeah, you can hit like that. Be matter of fact with you, I've hit in strange ways hitting numbers, but that wasn't nothing I could depend on because after that number came in, I didn't know where to go get no other numbers unless I was hoping for another dream number. And as you dreaming every day, which I don't dream every day, there's no way you're gonna hit on a regular basis or a study basis or know why you playing a number. And the key is always going to be know why you playing your numbers. And then with this, you'll know with the columns and the 22 numbers, you'll know how you missed your number and where that number missed at and where it came from. All your information is going to be on the pick three at a glance sheet. So I think I covered everything. And triples here. Reason why I was be playing them was the double twos came. But the double threes came. I hit those because it came out. The 933 just came. But the double eights here ain't came yet. So I would definitely be playing. I'd play this 1, 2, 3, these four right here. If I was a double player, I'd definitely in Missouri play these. All right. And these numbers I can predict and hit because I'm tracking the actual 1,000 numbers. So you go other places and see who can predict like this. And I just showed you my monthly calendar of all the red numbers we hit. So this ain't nothing magical. It's just a little simple sheets that you'll have. You'll be checking off, and it's going to come to you in your state how those numbers are rolling and falling. Oh, it's going to take a little time. You'll get used to it. But I mean, what else you going to be doing? All right? That's why I looked at it. And once you get that sheet together, it's going to open your eyes like a Mack truck can go through it, because you're going to see that these numbers can take 60, 90, 120 days to fall that you're looking to come the next day. It ain't happening. Okay, that's it. Play up till they come, family. Make that money, y'all. Peace and love. God bless.